sport also that can be applied to dual, to group, and to team or to dual. So it can categorize to everyone. So you have to listen on that. And then the first important thing that you have to do is when you we say the types of sport and sport skill. When we should when we hear the type of words, that means you are choosing to become individual player because you want to acquire all the winners that you want to achieve. So that's why, but you need to do the following. You must have self-discipline, and then skillful enough, and then the attitude that needs to accept improvement. So critics, kaya dili pwede nga magdula ka nga without those characteristics. And then the other one, the dual sports, played by two competing teams, while team sports are played with three or more players. So kung dual ganing, you need to have team play or teamwork, especially also in badminton. You need to, since footwork and the different position, kay magbaylo-baylo magul sa badminton. Have you tried to play badminton class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm.
Yes, ma'am.
Especially
Yes,
the with partner, or you play only
yes, ma'am.
With
individually?
partner, ma'am. With
Dual,
By
partner,
ma'am.
partner,
ma'am.
ma'am.
It's not, 'di ba? It's not easy to play with partner without proper training. I am Do you understand?
Daghan mga good rules, ma'am,
Yes,
pag
ma'am.
duha ka
Yes.
Lisod
buok
kay
ang
kung wala mo
players.
yes. Na kinahanglan siya baylo-baylo ang iyang placement, 'di ba?
Yes,
Mas
ma'am.
complicated ang role sa badminton. And then sa table tennis, which is very hard, the table tennis or the badminton? And in terms to partners, ang sa lisod class, what do you think? Ang dako nga court o
Badminton,
ang
ma'am.
gamay nga court? Okay. Kaya ang tsada ang table tennis if you are already skillful enough to play. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
then, let's go to team sports. Usually, boys are fan of playing basketball. I am right, boys? Or walay boys nga magdulag basketball sa STEM 5 and 6? Wala.
Naa, ma'am.
Na, ma'am.
Okay.
Na, ma'am,
Abi
na,
na
ma'am.
ako. Ang gadulaon sa mga boys kay ang online games ra. So you have to need to also make your body sweat it out once in a while, dili kay magsigir mo lingkod. Ang madaot ba sa online games kay mata, no? Yes or no? Pag walay protection, mata gyud. Do you understand, boys? So once in a while you play. So especially that you enroll sports now, and most of the activity will be individual activity. So practice to and shooting. Let's warm up now. This is question number 1 that you write on your paper, letter A. Are you following?
Yes,
Let's
ma'am.
play Minesweeper. Okay. I will be translating and reading into English at the same time. I-translate na ko because not all of you are familiar with sports games. I am right?
Yes, ma'am.
Kabalo tanan o what are the different types of sports? Everyone, you have to be honest with me.
Dili
Kay kung
kayo,
general
ma'am.
mo tanan nga
Dili
kabalo
ka,
mo
ma'am.
sport. Okay. So, first question that this is worth 5 points. You can answer this one later if you want to. The question is, in in type of game, do you want to enjoy doing things on your own? So, ganahan ba nga ikaw lang magdula, or do you enjoy doing in a group activity? Asa man kaganahan sa individual nga ikaw lang magdula o sa magdula in a group? So, this is the question. What do you think is the best type of sport suitable for you? Kanang masot gid imong self. You answer now in 2 to 3 sentences. Are you ready? Are you ready now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, answer now 2 to 3 sentences only. So you answer suitable for you. So you have to think of, and then that will be used for your proposal. Remember that one. So gusto ka ba nga ikaw rin magdula or you mas enjoy kung within the group? So what do you think is the best type of sport na suitable for you? The individual, the group? Ano ra siya ang question? Are you done? Okay, we will proceed now. Anyway, you can finish that one later. So, individual sports are foster higher amount of discipline. You take note of this, self-discipline, focus, and passion. Kung wala kay passion in this type of sports, do not go on. Kay wala na mahitabo sa imong future kung dili nimo siya gusto nga game. Do you understand, class? So if you choose to play an individually, so that means you are have the passion to play alone. But if you did not enjoy being alone, so it's better to do with the group. And then team sports also are considered to determine the success or failure of the team. Kaya nga naman, this is not a one-man play. This is a group play. So you need to have a teamwork play. So that means if you are doing playing the ball in basketball and then your partner, your teammate is there, you have to pass the ball, especially if your teammate is near on the ring. Dili kay ikaw mag-dribble, ikaw po'y mag-shoot. Do you understand, class, what I mean? Wala naningog.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So that is the advantage of sports. Now let's go now to letter B. Letter B, number your paper to 1 to 10. Are you following? As I said, you
Yes,
are not
ma'am.
allowed to give your answer. So you will answer on the blank of your paper only the three category of sports, which is individual, dual, and team. Do not confuse yourself. Nga, pwede siya ang isa ka game, pwede siya makategorize to individual, dual, and team. Do you understand? But still, the answer is 1 point. Nakuha, class. Do you
Yes, ma'am.
understand my
Yes,
instruction?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you ready now? Are you
Yes,
ready
ma'am.
now? STEM 5 and 6? Now, you
Yes,
Yes,
have to
ma'am.
ma'am.
answer as fast as you can. Okay, we will proceed to the next. Number 1. So, you categorize this one into individual, dual, and team. Pwede ra isa, pero you think that it is applicable to all, so you have to write to all. Do you understand? Is
Yes,
the
ma'am. Yes.
instructions clear? Okay. Number 1, badminton. Number 2, basketball. Number 3, bowling. Number 4, boxing. Number 5, football. Num Number 6, lawn tennis. Number 7, track and field. Number 8, table tennis or ping pong. Number 9, skating or ice skating. And what is the last number?
10,
10,
ma'am.
10,
ma'am.
10,
What
ma'am.
is the last number? 10 is swimming. Are you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Do I have to repeat no more na? We will only
Mama, sige,
pass the
number 6 pa.
question. So,
Unsay number 9, ma'am?
mao na karon. So, sorry. I said that you have to lend your ears as wide as you can. So, again, for the last time, badminton, number 1. Basketball, number 2. Bowling, number 3. Number 4, boxing. Number 5, football. Number 6, lawn tennis. Number 7, track and field. Number 8, table tennis or ping pong. Number 9, skating. And number 10, swimming. Did you get it?
Yes, ma'am. Thank
Everyone?
you.
Okay,
Yes,
let's go
ma'am.
now to the next. We have we have another category of the groups aside from individual, dual, and team. The first one, creative, is another group. From being a creative like dance aerobics, part of creative, cheerleading, and gymnastics. That is part of the creative group. The second one is adventure group, which is example is the rock climbing and canoeing. So the rock climbing and canoeing is part of the adventure. Do you know what is canoeing, class? Canoe. Uy, nakailam mo siya
Kanang
canoeing?
magwan sa si ma'am. Slogan.
Oo. Nga dayon, naisakayan, naibugsay. Oh, mo na siya canoe. Ha? Uy,
Yes,
you have
ma'am.
to agree. O wala gid mo nakakita kung siya canoe.
Nakakita na ma'am.
Ano bang na
Nag-idea is kanungin.
okay. Makita ta kay sa laing sa other countries man gud there are fan of canoe. Kita man gud diri kay naman tay canoe pero naisakayan na may katig good. Here man gud kay kaning canoeing kay wala siya katig. Sakayan sa boat lang siya nga wala siya balance in both sides. So muna kung there are very kompleto gyud ka sa gear when you have to do the canoe. Kay nga naman, o pag nahayang ka, natkulob ka sa dagat, mulutaw ra kag balik. Nakuha ninyo? Nakuha, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Pero ang mga Pilipino, kung manadto sa dagat, walay body protector. I am right? Wala kay mahal man na siya, no? Nagkalibog na akong mga bata kay di nagtingog. Now, the third one is the combat group. The combat, when we say combat, that means that is fighting. So what are the example here of the combat? Like judo, boxing, karate, and taekwondo. So what are the other groups aside from individual, dual, and team sport? Number 1? Ay, wala.
Creative group,
Minaw.
Creative.
ma'am.
Creative.
Creative. Number 2,
Adventure
Adventure.
group.
Adventure.
adventure. 3, is
Combat.
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 I will gymnastics. What category?
Creative.
Creative.
Creative, ma'am.
How about karate?
Combat.
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 Combat, ma'am.
How about rock climbing?
Adventure.
Adventure. Adventure, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Oh, mga bright gini ako mga anak ko eh.
Thank you, ma'am.
Preparatory skills in sports participation. Basta maminaw. Now, another thing. Before you go undergone training class, you need to categorize first yourself kung asa ka mag-suit. So, asa ka confident to join either sa locomotor nga skills or non-locomotor nga event and manipulative. Now, what do you mean by locomotor? I know that you know this one since you're elementary. When you do running, that is categorized to what?
Movement.
The movement skills, that is locomotor. Kaya nga nung ang running nabilong man siya sa locomotor, kaya ang definition sa locomotor, associated with body movements. That means that you have to do the movement from walking, running, leaping, and sliding. That is part of locomotor. Do you understand, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The second one is non-locomotor. So, the movement skills of the second movement skill is non-locomotor. So, when you do such activities nga nag-static lang ka or you just standing there, do you still remember the one that I give you an assignment on the katong activity lag ninyo for a week nga katong maglingkod, magtindog. Have you still remember that one, class?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh, and that is part of non-locomotor movement because you are doing something that you are on the static position. Do you understand now?
Yes,
Then kato
ma'am.
rin yung gibuhat nga naglakaw-lakaw that you use the moderate and the vigorous movement that is belong to locomotor. Do you understand?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Now, the third one is manipulative. When we say manipulative skills is that's something that you hold an object. So what are the type of sports nga naay equipment involved? What are they?
Arnis, ma'am.
Harness,
Weightlifting, ma'am.
throwing of, weightlifting. Kawa mo ba naglifting nga ang kamot lay giarsa, no? You understand? So anything that you are manipulating the object. Unsaon ganing ang barbell, arsahon, ibundak. So that is manipulation. Nakuha ang basketball ball, unsaon gali na siya? I-dribble, ipasa, dayon
Shoot.
Shoot.
shoot. So that is manipulative. Do you understand what is manipulative all about?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Ma'am.
Basta
ma'am.
Yes,
magunit ka
ma'am.
something that is manipulative. If you are doing your, how about what is the example of stretching and twisting your body? What movement skill is that?
Locomotor,
To
ma'am.
stretching and twist. What type of movement skills?
Non-locomotor.
Nag-stretching and nag-twist.
Locomotive.
Non-locomotor. If you are landing, what type of movement is that?
Locomotor.
Locomotor. Basta kay mag-transfer in one place to another, we call that one locomotor. Now, let's go to letter C, 1 to 10. You answer now. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Wait lang, naglubat na akong laptop. Surrender na siya. So, you will be answering only to what are you are going to scale. The movement skills of the following. Locomotor, non-locomotor, and manipulative. Are you listening?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, number 1. So you have to listen and open your ears as wide as you can. Running. What movement skill is running? Hopping. Catching. Throwing. Striking. Balancing. Jumping. Skipping. Long jump. And the last one is pole vault. Nakailamon sa nga game nga na magamit ka pole vault? Class, are you still there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Unsa nga game nga maggamit og taas kayo nga kuhit nga pole? Unsa nga event? Di ako
Kanang
nakakita ni.
ay ambot na, di ko sure.
Sige, sige, try. You try.
Kana galing magdagan ma'am nga duha ka buok nga magdalag banner tapos pauna nay og ipataas.
No,
Ay
it's not
dili.
the one. Have you seen the one nga kanong baga kayo ang pong bitaw and then ay taas kay nga stake nga nakabutang sa ibabaw? Na makita nyo yun sa Olympics and then naaday magdagan-dagan nga bit-bit taas ng stick and then
Pole
mo
vaulting,
jump
ma'am.
din siya o is pole vault. Pole vaulting na siya nga game. Nakuha ninyo? So you can see that one in the kuan. That is number 10. Nakuha ninyo? Uy,
Ma'am, kanang,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
mm. Unsa man? Question? How many points that we have now? 5 plus 10 plus 10, it's already
25.
25 points. Now, let's go to technical and tactical skills in playing sports. So, when we technical, that means the thing that you are using, what is the skills that you are using on a certain game. Like fundamental skills of playing the arnes. What are the fundamental skills in playing the arnes? Is the body position, the footwork, and the hand movement. Correct? We call that one technical skill. Do you understand, class? Ay, wala
Yes,
lang
ma'am.
matingog. Okay. When we say tactical, kung mingon ngayon kag tactical skills class, that means ang imong different strategies na example, you're given the situation to jump. The long jump is will determine the winner on how far did you jump. So you find ways nga makakuha kag layo nga jumping. So that is tactical. Do you understand? Do you understand? So what is the difference between technical and tactical? Who can answer? Sige na. Who can answer on the difference between technical and tactical? Karon pa ni sulod sa kabilaw. What is the difference? Who can answer? Oh, gamma.
Technical refers to the movement, while tactical is more on analyzing on how you could uh, perform the movement.
Okay, very good. That is, so you have to remember what is tactical and technical, because the next question will be based on the one I discussed about tec- tactical and technical. But before I'm going to give the question, remember on the following reminder, since you are doing the game at home, so please follow these reminders. Number one reminders, check the materials or equipment to be used in your sports before using it. I would like to ask, since your first PT will be the harness, do you have the stick?
Not
No,
yet,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Ana, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Wala
The
pa, ma'am.
Not
Okay,
yet,
you
ma'am.
have to look for that kay unsa man inyo gamiton kung you are going to practice. Pwede ra ang silig pero putlon na masukos mama putlon yun ang silig. Nakuha ninyo? Barato raman sa ng stick. Although lang, the problem, kay dili mo kagawas this time. I am right? I am right, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Pwede ra mo
ma'am.
siya ini kahoy nga. Be sure lang ang stick nga inyong gamiton kay dili makasaluson. Kabalo mo unsay saluso?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Kanang matuslok ang kahoy inyong kamot sa kahoy nga naigagmay kaayo. So clean, if you are using the stick, not the bamboo, please clean it properly before you use that one. That is the first reminder. The second one, you have always to perform the warm up before doing the activity. Mag-exercise first before doing the activity. And then the third one, secure the safety of the venue or place where you are going to conduct the sports activity. Na example, since you are using the stick, be sure that nobody around you, kaya nga pa man pag lamba-lamba nyo sa stick na inabunalad. Understand, class? Uy, wala ni Tingo, wala nakasabot sa akong instruction.
Kasabot, ma'am.
Okay. So, kinahalan, be careful of everything that you do, ha? And then, if you are using balls, because we will tackle also the team sports, be sure nga, if you are using a ball, be sure to do that one outside your home. Dili kay sa sulod sa balay, kay makabuak unya mo, patay mong mama mo. So, take note. And then be sure also in the area outside your house is safe from obstruction, sharp objects, mga buak nga botilya, because that is very dangerous. Kaya di man mo tanaw mo sa ubos, especially if you are practicing in the ball handling of volleyball. So, dili mo tanaw sa ubos. Be sure that the area is safe. Since we are not doing the sports skills analysis kay we are not allowed, so we hope to that yung makabalik to sa fourth grading session kung we have given the chance to play, but I doubt. So we will skip the number 4. Ang number 5 dayon kay as help or skilled individual in helping you to improve your sports skill. So dili mangayo gyud panabang if you want to improve your skills. Is that clear? Naman to gi-assign ako dito demo the kuano. Oy, is somebody assign here in 5 and 6? Wala.
Sa
Wala
unsa ma'am?
pina-assign sa to perform the demo on the different basic skills in
Arnis ma'am?
Ernest.
Oo ma'am, naa na.
Okay. Are you prepared now? So you will have
Hmm.
to perform that one tomorrow. Be prepared by tomorrow. Is that clear? So that your classmate will start practicing in this. The last question is this one. That is letter C. You have to listen. Are you still there? This is 5 points worth. Are you listening now? This is the last question for the day. Are you there?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait lang ha. Okay. You have to listen because this is a quite long instruction. First, kay murag wala ni dagan akong kuan ba tape wait lang sa kay murag nilabad akong wala ni dagan akong hmm, naglubat akong laptop wala ni dagan. Okay. This is the question now. Let analyze. So that means you have to write in an AC form. Ivory is a good volleyball player and is able to greatly contribute to the team. However, she is not living within the district and she knows that this will be grounds for ineligibility. Ivory still insists to violate the rules and falsify her documents, but she plays well and give credits to her team. The question is this: does Ivory demonstrate fairness? Yes or no, and why? That is only the answer. Did you get it? Did you get it, class?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you are going to play and then you are not qualified to play because you the rules, the policy of the game, the competition, because you will learn this one later, class, that in an organization of planning a sports activity, you have to be careful in putting the rules and the regulations because you have to abide whatever you given as rules and regulation. So, si Ivory, kabalo siya nga, dili siya makadula kay wala siya na puyo ana nga lugar. And then, gusto man gid siya modula kay according sa iya ha, maayos siya modula and then that will be advantages of the teammate. So mo nang gi-falsified niya, iyang gikuan iyang gi-workout niya yang document nga qualified siya. But it's not a good example. I am right, class. I am right, class.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
to play properly, you must have to follow a certain rules. Do you understand, class? Are you still there? Wala na, nangatulog na ako
Yes,
mga
ma'am.
kanan.
Naa
Yes,
kami,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Ipag-jogging ko ni siya sa sunod. Okay. The one you answered is will be submitting. So we end up to page 11 lang. That your score will be 30 points. So that means I will be sending now the thing that you are going to write your answer here. You can only edit, you cannot make a copy. Be sure to privatize your your answer. Do you understand, class? I'm going to check that one today so that you will know your score by tomorrow. So the total number of score is 30 points. And then the deadline of submission is today, and then latecomers will be automatically deducted of 5 points. So as long you have the time, please work on that and submit on time. Do you understand, class?
Unsa ay what time ang ano ma'am,
Naa na
deadline?
siya. Ako na siyang gisend. Na-receive na stem number 5. Stem 5, nakuha na ninyo? Oh, I already sent. So, 4 p.m. ang final deadline to